At the beginning, he was going to be starved to death alive. His name is Everstone Chen, a transcender. However, in other novels, transcenders always advance rapidly all the way. But he cannot cultivate because his meridians are blocked. But fortunately, there is a longevity sect willing to take him in. Shifu told him that he is not a waste, but a celestial immortal physique. You are the kind of celestial immortal physique that can ascend with just one bite. Damn, isn't he like the walking meat of Tang Sanzang? As a result, the sect was destroyed. Shifu had to flee with him all the way. Everstone Chen's young mind finally couldn't bear it anymore. I am just a lamb waiting to be slaughtered. I've had enough. Damn God, if you have the ability, just strike me dead. A bolt of lightning struck directly. Holy crap! Everstone Chen immediately admitted defeat. I was just joking, don't take it seriously. He plans to take a nap to calm his nerves. And just at this moment, a girl suddenly leaned close to Everstone Chen's ear. My lord, how about spending a wonderful night together? Everstone Chen quickly stood up and asked, Are you a human or a ghost? He didn't finish his sentence. The girl suddenly kissed Everstone Chen forcefully. Everstone Chen felt a little nostalgic that as a 7-foot-tall man, he was actually forcibly kissed. Shameful indeed. Go to hell. The young girl pushed him away without hesitation. It is undoubtedly the celestial immortal physique. So, it turns out that the young master enjoys being passive. The girl immediately rode on Everstone Chen's body. He shouted, Wait a moment! Just as she was about to exert force. Answer me before doing anything else. What exactly are you? Of course I am a ghost. Oh my mother. Everstone Chen remembered what Shifu said before leaving. Disciple, I have placed a prohibition in this temple. Monsters and demons are not allowed to approach. You stay inside and wait for me to come back. Master, afraid I won't see you again. The girl opened her blood-filled mouth and bit Everstone Chen's shoulder. Am I going to die? Hiding in the east and hiding in the west for 3 years, it's finally coming to an end. Just as Everstone Chen slowly closed his eyes, a voice suddenly appeared in his mind. Scanning host. Encountering a powerful ghost, activating the Invincible Domain system for the host. This is... Oh, the system, you finally came. The male lead has the physique of Tang Xing. He can ascend to the celestial realm if someone takes a bite of him. Therefore, he was hunted by people from the entire world for a full 3 years. And today, he finally awakened the Invincible Domain system. That is within a range of 2 meters. He is invincible. Everstone Chen is overjoyed. I just know. Transcender, how can there be no cheat codes? Just using you to see how strong Invincible Domain really is. While the female ghost looked somewhat disdainful. Even though your aura is different now, you are still just a mortal. There is no trace of spiritual energy fluctuations in you. Kid, behave and lie down. Let me eat you. The Almighty. Heavenly Dragon. Everstone Chen threw a heavy punch. With a loud boom, a beam of light soared into the clouds. This punch instantly blasted a huge hole in the sky. And the female ghost had long been blasted into pieces. Taking off. Now I finally don't have to run away anymore. And just at this moment, the system's voice sounded. The host killed a female ghost at the Chi refining 3rd heavenly layer. Gained 10 domain value points. What is domain value? Everstone Chen wonders. The system further explained. Increasing the domain value by 100 points can extend the range of the Invincible Domain by 1 meter. What? The range of the Invincible Domain can actually expand. If this domain were to cover the entire continent, then wouldn't I be? Hee. Everstone Chen quickly asked how to obtain domain value. Please explore this on your own. Damn it. Your system is too irresponsible. Everstone Chen hadn't finished complaining when his eyes went dark. He fainted from hunger. However, At this moment, Everstone Chen was unaware. He threw out a punch at random, unexpectedly striking the celestial realm. This punch even blasted through the divine tower used by the sacred martial immortal sovereign to refine the divine sword. The divine sword also fell to the human world. Summon 12 celestial generals immediately for the sacred martial immortal sovereign. He orders them to descend to the mortal realm immediately. And he tasks them to retrieve the divine sword at all costs. At this moment, Everstone Chen also slowly regained consciousness. He thought it was embarrassing that he actually fainted from hunger. He looked at the familiar soil on the ground. In his eyes, this soil seemed to be as delicious as gourmet food. I spit. I haven't been so hungry in the 21st century that I would eat soil. Everstone Chen immediately threw the jar away, afraid that he could not control himself. After he calmed down slightly, Everstone Chen began to think. Why did Shifu set up the prohibition? Monsters and demons can come in. Could it be that Shifu is in danger? But I don't have any cultivation level at all right now. I can't help Shifu at all. If only Invincible Domain could move with me. Thinking of this, Everstone Chen immediately walked towards the domain. He wanted to see if the domain would move with him. But the next second, a chilling and terrifying aura swept in. Everstone Chen shuddered, quickly retreated back into the domain's range. The air is so cold and gloomy. It seems there are still ghosts outside. Everstone Chen now understands that the domain will not move with him. However, if I don't eat soon, I will really starve to death. Is there anyone kind enough to send some food? Suddenly a girl fell from the sky. Ouch. What's going on? A beauty actually fell from the sky. But looking at her disheveled appearance, she must have been chased by someone. Sure enough, Scarface strode in. Bella Linger. Be honest with me. Don't think about running away. Do you have the ability to kill me? Do you think my father will let you go? The girl counterattacks without showing weakness. And Everstone Chen is thinking at this moment, taking advantage before the two of them discover me. I have to slip away quickly. But wait! They should have food on them. That's great. I finally don't have to starve to death. Hey! Who allowed you to enter my territory? Come if you want. You're still bothering me and getting on my nerves. Have some manners and hand over the food you have on you right now. Otherwise, he's actually threatening Draven Lee? He's a ruthless killer. The young girl was suddenly shocked and speechless. Scarface also got angry. He grabbed Bella Linger by the collar. In your next life, you should watch your mouth. Several skeletons magically transformed from the spells, rushing towards Everstone Chen. With a loud bang, they heavily crashed onto the golden shield of the Invincible Domain. Everstone Chen was also angry at this time. I haven't even thought of killing you yet, and you want to kill me. What happened? He's actually fine. Scarface is also a bit confused. This shouldn't be happening. How did a mere mortal survive? Everstone Chen doesn't care whether they understand or not. He made an international gesture. He said scornfully, "Come on, kill me!" The scarred man immediately summoned a red knife. "Do you want to die? I'll grant your wish," he said. Everstone Chen stood calmly inside the domain. He slowly raised his right hand. He was actually going to catch the divine artifact with his hand. The girl was greatly surprised. The Scarface man then sneered, "Overestimating your abilities." But the next second, his expression froze. Everstone Chen pinched the blade between his two thumbs. "How did you do that?" The man with the scar finally panicked. Everstone Chen calmly said, "You brought this upon yourself." Before a loud bang, Everstone Chen broke the blade. He gently tossed it aside. The man with scars immediately received the box meal. At this moment, the voice of the system sounded. The host eliminates one golden core cultivator and receives 500 domain value points. Everstone Chen is very happy. It seems that I can also obtain domain value by erasing cultivator, so this is easy to handle. Everstone Chen then exchanges domain value. Expanded the scope of the Invincible Domain. Suddenly the entire dilapidated temple was enveloped in a golden cover. Yeah! I have taken another step towards my dream. I have to quickly find something to eat. I'm so hungry. Everstone Chen fumbled around on the scarred man. He finally found a storage ring. But then he ran into trouble. I can't open it without a cultivation level. The man hasn't eaten for several days. He finally found a storage ring painstakingly. He is unable to open it. Yes. There is an immortal cultivator behind me. Bella Linger is now visualizing. Everstone Chen is a master hidden in the mountains. She was startled by a sudden voice. Venerable, there was a strange phenomenon in the mountains tonight. I brought the disciple of the Nine Blades sect to investigate. Unexpectedly, we were ambushed by Draven Lee. Others are all dead. If it weren't for Venerable, I would have been caught by Draven Lee. Faced with Bella Linger's cannon-like words, Everstone Chen also felt speechless. I haven't even asked yet. Alright. It's just good that he's not an accomplice. Can this storage ring be opened? Give me some food. Everstone Chen throws the storage ring to Bella Linger. After a moment, Everstone Chen is holding the roasted chicken, looking very happy. He is eating the roasted chicken. He secretly vows to expand the Invincible Domain. By then, he will also find 10 or 8 wives for Sherfu. But just at this moment, Bella Linger suddenly knelt down. What the heck? Everstone Chen was dumbfounded. Venerable saved me. It means I have a connection with Venerable. Can you accept me as your disciple? Facing Bella Linger's request, Everstone Chen rejected it without hesitation. I don't even know how to cultivate. What can I teach her? Mahjong or landlords? Maybe I shouldn't mislead others. But wait. It seems that it would be nice to accept her. She can at least help me go out to find something to eat. I have roamed the celestial realm for countless years. What qualifications do you have to make me accept you as my disciple? But I see that we are destined to meet. I will give you a chance to accept you as a registered disciple. You will need to pass the test before becoming an official disciple. Bella Linger is overjoyed. She immediately kowtows and greets Master. At this moment, the system voice sounded. Establish a master-disciple relationship with Bella Linger. Reward, domain value 100 points. Nani? Can the system still play like this? Everstone Chen is so happy that he's flying. Master, what's going on? Bella Linger immediately steps forward. A refreshing sensation came over suddenly. Master, how long has it been since you last showered? Oh my! I'm actually being looked down upon. Disciple, quickly prepare a tub of water for me. I need to bathe and change clothes. Bella Linger ran away, as if she's avoiding the plague. Is it really that bad? Too exaggerated. At this moment, it started to drizzle from the sky. Bella Linger quickly moved a wooden barrel out to collect rainwater. But just then, suddenly, a sense of pressure struck in the darkness. Not good. There is a tiger fiend of Golden Core stage hiding outside. Bella Linger immediately ran to Everstone Chen. And Everstone Chen heard Bella Linger calling out to him. He immediately got as excited as if he had been injected with chicken blood, eager to see his young wife. Disciple, I will take you to hunt tigers. And at this moment, the tiger fiend lurking in the darkness also hesitated. It was attracted to the scent of the celestial immortal physique on Everstone Chen's body. Just arrived and saw Everstone Chen. He effortlessly killed a cultivator of the same Golden Core stage. This person is too terrifying. I can't defeat him. Retreat. Just as Tiger Fiend was about to retreat, Everstone Chen began to act cheap. He reached out his hand from the golden cover. Come on. Little tiger, come and eat me. Damn, this request, this scent. I can't stand it anymore. Tiger Fiend roared and rushed over. Bella Linger looked terrified. Sherfu. Stop daydreaming. Move quickly. While Everstone Chen on the side started reverse output. Don't be afraid, disciple. What bad intentions can Pussycat have? He just wants to eat people, that's all. Tiger Fiend lunged like a hungry tiger. But as soon as it touched the Invincible Domain, its entire body was paralyzed. It was suspended in midair and couldn't move. Unfortunately, the person you want to eat is me. Contribute your kidney. Pussycat immediately. Everstone Chen then had Bella Linger take care of Tiger Fiend. Bella Linger immediately summoned her Destiny Divine Sword and unexpectedly dealt with Tiger Fiend while standing. This was a strong move. Bella Linger thought of this and stabbed even harder. With a bang. The Divine Sword is actually going to crack open. Master, am I too useless? Bella Linger feels a little embarrassed. And Everstone Chen waved his hand, showing me the sword. Everstone Chen waved casually. 800 domain value is then added to his pocket. The system sound also rang out at the same time. There is enough domain value to upgrade the Invincible Domain. The body of Bella Tiger Fiend is handed over to you for disposal. Please remember to leave the tiger kidney for me. After speaking, Everstone Chen walked towards the temple. He carefully browsed through the upgrade notice. Upgrading to 2.0 with 800 domain value will unlock the new feature. The Awakening of All Things. What is this? The Awakening of All Things. Again? Okay, anyway, it's harmless. Then let's level up first. Deduct 800 domain value and upgrade to version 2.0 2 seconds later. The upgrade success sound promptly rang. Wow. That's too fast, isn't it? The Awakening of All Things function can spiritualize everything, allowing it to generate spiritual essence to control everything within the Invincible Domain. These skills are really amazing. Disciple, quickly bring me 2 small grass plants. Bella Linger immediately stopped the fire in her hand. She handed the 2 small plants she randomly picked to Everstone Chen. Everstone Chen has just started to exert his strength. Bella Linger drooled all over the floor. What are you doing? She really scared Everstone Chen with her silly appearance. Master, how did this weed turn into a spiritual herb? Please taste it quickly. Go play with mud on the side. Everstone Chen continues to exert force. Come on. Let me see to what extent you can reach. A few minutes later, a fairy suddenly emerges from the grass. Wow, the weeds have transformed. Bella Linger was so shocked that she couldn't close her mouth. Stay calm. Don't startle her like that, you scared her. From now on, just call her Phala. Fairy nodded with joy. And then Everstone Chen. He transformed another small grass into a golden dan pill and gave it to Bella Linger as your initiation gift. Bella joyfully said, Thank you, Master. Bella Linger immediately swallowed it. In an instant, she broke through to the first level. This man is really awesome. He casually turned a blade of grass into a spiritual herb. Even weeds transformed into fairies. He casually refined a golden dan pill using weeds, directly helping his disciple break through to the next level. After doing all this, he also gained great benefits. Because of Bella Linger's breakthrough, the system directly rewarded him with 50 points of domain value. I actually did it inadvertently. I have found another way to obtain domain value. If I recruit more disciples, then the daily domain value will be like a printing press, rising sharply. I think it's very beautiful. However, the second function of the Awakening of All Things is to control everything in the domain. How should this be used? Everstone Chen was contemplating. Suddenly, a rusty copper sword fell down. The copper sword added another big hole to the already dilapidated temple. Master, this shouldn't be the divine sword of the Celestial General, right? What's this all about? Everstone Chen is a bit confused. It was tonight. I wonder which Supreme Being punched a hole in the sky. The divine sword fell from the hole. Bella Linger explained excitedly. She did not know that the Supreme Being was the person in front of her. and Everstone Chen would not have thought that his punch would have such great power. He also felt a bit regretful. He did not witness the majesty of that supreme being firsthand. However, this sword is rusty. It probably won't be very strong. Yes, I can try the awakening of all things. Everstone Chen started to exert force. Suddenly, the divine sword underwent a rebirth through nirvana. It shimmered with golden light. After Everstone Chen used the awakening of all things, the divine sword did become stronger. However, as long as I exert force, the sword can still be easily broken. Divine sword, just that. Just that? Everstone Chen looked very disdainful, while Bella Linger was almost drooling with excitement. Seeing this, Everstone Chen waved his hand and said, "If you like it so much, then it's yours." Bella Linger happily accepted the divine sword. In an instant, Bella Linger's whole body started trembling. The majestic celestial power made it impossible for her to control at all. Shifu actually gave me such a powerful treasure. He is too kind to me. I am really moved. How should I repay Shifu? Should I offer myself in return? Everstone Chen. He didn't notice Bella Linger's little thoughts. Just saw him wave his hand lightly. The dilapidated temple suddenly became shiny with golden light. Even the large hole smashed by the divine sword has been repaired. Looking at this fairyland-like environment, Everstone Chen is very satisfied. This is how a supreme master like myself should live. Suddenly there was a loud bang. The newly repaired ceiling was hit, and a big hole was smashed in it, quickly followed by another two. Where is Dravenly? Let him come out and see me. How are you still alive, Bella Linger? Baron Skyly opened his mouth wickedly at the entrance of the evil Long's cave. Bella Linger was already shivering with fear at the sight, while Everstone Chen had a black line on his face. Damn it. You have the main door, but won't leave. You have to demolish my ceiling. I'm a little angry. How lucky this man is. Just as Everstone Chen was about to tidy him up, Master of Gosek Chientachio arrived. I didn't expect to find such a treasure trove of spiritual energy in this desolate mountain. Chientachio's gaze fell on Everstone Chen below. Instantly surprised. It also led me to encounter a spiritual herb that had transformed. Heaven bless my ghost sect. I want this blessed land and this spiritual herb. You are such a fool, get lost. Baron Sky Li is coming from the sky. Chientachio is not afraid at all. If you disagree, let's have a fight. Let's fight then. The two of them confronted each other in midair. Hey, who does the treasure belong to? Shouldn't we ask the master of the treasure first? Everstone Chen became even more displeased. Especially the guy who dismantled my ceiling. I am very angry now. Baron Skyly, on the other hand, looked disdainful. From now on, this is my territory, Evil Long's cave. I will dismantle it as I wish. In an instant, the broken temple was scattered in disarray by Baron Skyly's spell. Look at yourself before talking nonsense. This territory belongs only to my ghost sect. Chientachio also issued a stern warning. The two major forces are clashing once again. They simply do not regard Everstone Chen as a threat. I knew it at first sight. They've come to deliver the domain value, but they are all outside the range of the Invincible Domain. Bella Linger couldn't help but speak out at this moment. What attitude are you showing? My Shifu is the most terrifying existence. Dravenly died by his hands. Upon hearing this, Baron Skyly asked in disbelief. Did you kill Dravenly in the Golden Core stage? I just casually moved my fingers. It's no big deal. Everstone started showing off. Bella Linger also felt proud. Are you scared? Fool? Baron Skyly doesn't believe it at all. He just thinks Everstone Chen is putting on a show. I don't know how many insignificant mortals like you I have killed. Whether Dravenly was killed by you or not, the celestial treasure is definitely on you. Hand it over. Baron Skyly recklessly charged into the Invincible Domain. Finally came in. Everstone Chen felt a little excited. Just as he was about to start, Bella Linger blocked Everstone Chen's path. Don't you dare talk to my Sherfu like that. Bella Linger, don't think that I won't dare to kill you just because your father is the master of Nine-Blade sect. Seeing his disciple standing up for himself like this, Everstone Chen was also touched. Master is really devious. He ordered Draven Lee to ambush me. Apart from me, all the disciples of the Nine-Blade sect who went out to search for treasures have died. It's just because I'm still at the Foundation establishment stage and can't beat him at the Golden Core stage. Otherwise, I would immediately twist his head off and present it to Master as a chamber pot. You little bastard, you're looking for death. Baron Sky Lee hurls the divine artifact. And Everstone Chen immediately unleashes Invincible Domain. He instantly took control of the divine artifact. Lower your cultivation level for me. Everstone Chen grinned mischievously. What's going on? Baron Sky Lee and others' cultivation level immediately regressed back to the Chi refining stage in Evil Long's cave. Disciple, you can't defeat someone at the Golden Core stage. You should at least kill those at the Chi refining stage. Everstone Chen spoke indifferently, while Bella Linger was a bit confused. Everstone Chen launched a head-pat attack, and one must seek revenge personally to feel satisfied. Go, Bella Pikachu. Go chop them up. Okay, Sherfu Kidney. I'll keep you. This girl needs to be chopped up. Baron Sky Lee. And the person involved is not afraid at all. So what if the cultivation level is suppressed to the Chi refining stage? I can kill you even if I have a divine artifact. But he doesn't know that he is about to face a top-tier divine sword Bella Linger strike. Baron Sky Lee calmly takes out a 4th-rank divine robe for defense. In an instant, his expression froze. Divine sword strikes out a pillar of light like a bucket of water. After the loud noise, Baron Sky Lee was left with only 2 shoes. Bella Linger was deeply impressed by the power of divine sword. And when Chientachio saw this scene, he instantly knew that what Bella Linger was holding in her hand must be the celestial treasure. She launched a sudden attack from this distance. She won't be able to react in time. When we snatch the divine sword and make a run for it, my ghost sect will truly be the greatest sect in the world. When Chientachio was indulging in lust. The gaze of Everstone Chen. It seems I almost forgot about this old man. Chientachio felt Everstone Chen's unfriendly gaze. After a shiver, he realized that if he took any action, he would have nothing left now, not even ashes. This person is too frightening. I will go back to the sect first, and let the patriarch make the decision. Still want to run. Bella Linger looked profound. How dare you be disrespectful to my master? Let me chop a few times first. This really scared Chientachio and the others. Fortunately, Bella Linger was only hunting down the remnants of Evil Long's cave. And just then, Everstone Chen heard a voice in his mind. Host's apprentice Bella Linger has killed 3 Golden Core cultivators. Acquired 500 points of domain value. Everstone Chen was very happy. He unlocked another method of acquiring domain value. Everstone Chen expanded domain value without even thinking about it. Currently, his invincible domain has reached a range of 22 meters. What should we do with Sherfu and the others? Bella Linger ran over happily. Should I just kill them all? The ghost sect will turn living people into ghost slaves. It's an evil sect. Chientachio felt a chill on his back. He cursed loudly immediately. Bella Linger, don't you use foul language. A loud bang. Chientachio knelt beside Everstone Chen. He hurriedly tried to please, Venerable, my ghost sect is a prestigious big sect. It is not an evil sect. Surely there is some misunderstanding with your esteemed self. Here, I apologize to Miss Bella Linger for the disturbance to Venerable's peaceful cultivation. I'm making amends to Venerable. What are you standing there for? You still haven't kowtowed and apologized to Venerable. All disciples of the ghost sect kneel down immediately. I hope Venerable forgives this offense and releases us. Chientachio revealed a smile like a chrysanthemum. Venerable, we were wrong. The ghost sect disciple also kowtowed in cooperation. I hope Venerable will give us a way out. Everstone Chen does not believe Qiantichio's words. The spell he just used summoned a countless number of vengeful spirits. Do you think I'm blind? Qiantichio also frowned. Since we can't deceive them, let's attack together. Kill him. The ghost sect disciple immediately rushed up. Everstone Chen casually made 2 slashes with the golden finger, and a large amount of domain value was collected into the bag. These people are all little minions. Where is their sect master? Everstone Chen is wondering. The voice of Qiantichio echoed in the sky. Only fools go up. I'm leaving. Let's continue from the previous episode. Qiantichio took the opportunity to escape during the fight between the sect disciple and Everstone Chen. But he didn't know that Everstone Chen actually let him go on purpose. Don't find anyone. Release the news that celestial treasure is in my hands. How can I quickly obtain domain value? Hope this Qiantichio won't let me down. Everstone Chen is thinking naughtily. And Qiantichio did not disappoint Everstone Chen as well. He had just returned to sect and intended to report this news to the Grand Elder. But he was informed that 5,000 years ago, the Patriarch who ascended to the celestial realm had manifested. Everyone is waiting for you to hold a meeting. Qiantichio heard the words. He was very excited. He immediately arrived at the patriarchal shrine. After he paid his respects to the Patriarch directly told him that he would descend to the human realm soon. The crowd from Ghost Sect immediately got excited. Currently, the highest cultivation level of cultivators across the entire continent is only at the nascent soul stage. If the Patriarch were to descend to the mortal realm, then wouldn't we be able to unify the continent? However, the Patriarch sensed their ulterior motives and immediately released the overbearing aura. Everyone was scared and trembling. Put away your little tricks. Focus on carrying out tasks for me. Otherwise, don't blame me for taking action to eliminate you. The Patriarch said bluntly. He dare not delay the important matter of the ancestor for the sect's benefit. Everyone immediately kowtowed and promised. Before I descend to the mortal realm, your task is to find the divine sword. Patriarch had just finished speaking. Qiantichio immediately perked up. The Patriarch said, I know where the divine sword is. He then recounted everything that had happened in the ruined temple. The ruined temple. Everstone Chen could never have imagined it. At this moment, he has already caught the attention of the celestial being. Everstone Chen is drinking soup and thinking. The scope of the Invincible Domain is still too small. He still relies on Bella Linger to find food. And even if I am invincible within the domain, but outside the domain, I am just an ordinary person. Not even Bella Linger can protect me. Bella Linger's cultivation level is still too low after all. By the way, the awakening of all things can turn weeds into spiritual herbs, or even spirit transformation. Can I use the awakening of all things to enhance Bella Linger's cultivation level? Bella Linger, come here. I have a treasure that I want to try on you. Everstone Chen is eager to experiment. Seriously, I can enhance your cultivation level. But at the beginning, you will feel very painful. As long as you endure it, you will feel like ascending to the heavens and experiencing ecstasy. After listening, Bella Linger's cheeks instantly turned red. Master, could it be that you want to practice dual cultivation with me? Bella Linger's heart is in a state of chaos. She feels a bit shy and wonders if things are moving too quickly. Besides, she is inexperienced. But the first time is what we aim for. Master, come on. I am ready. Everstone Chen was so excited by Bella Linger that he had a nosebleed from it. He looks even more obscene now. He truly is my good disciple. You must be serious. There might be a danger to life. What? There is a danger to life. Master, how much tiger kidney did you eat? When Bella Linger was in a trance, Everstone Chen placed his palm on her forehead. Suddenly, a strong surge of spiritual energy rushed into Bella Linger's body. This girl. She thought that the master was going to engage in dual cultivation with her. She felt both nervous and excited in her heart. But Everstone Chen simply pressed her temples. Suddenly, a huge surge of energy rushed into the girl's body. So Shifu is actually trying to help me improve my cultivation level. Bella Linger realized what was happening behind her. A wave of disappointment washed over her. I need to increase my efforts. Everstone Chen began to control more energy entering Bella Linger's body. However, there were no signs of a breakthrough. That shouldn't be the case. I will try harder. Master, I can't take it anymore. I'm about to burst open. Hang in there. Everstone Chen also understands that we can't stop at this moment. But Bella Linger is starting to moan in pain. Not good. Bella Linger is about to explode from energy overload. Everstone Chen is very anxious at the moment. If you hold on, you will undergo a transformation like being reborn. Otherwise, you will die. Everstone Chen keeps cheering Bella Linger on. Bella Linger is somewhat weak. However, upon hearing Everstone Chen's words, she suddenly remembered her father's teachings. Don't you want to become a powerful figure who stands tall in the world? If you can't even bear this little hardship, then I will leave the Nine-Blade sect to you in the future, Bella. Think back on these scenes. Bella Linger suddenly burst out with a strong desire to survive. I cannot die before becoming strong. I want to travel the world with Shifu and wield swords together in the future. How can I die here? In an instant, Bella Linger's body miraculously absorbed the energy given by Everstone Chen. With a deafening roar, Thunder Tribulation appeared. Am I dead? How dare they try to change fate right under my nose? When he saw Everstone Chen holding Bella Linger, he became even more furious. Damn it. They're still showing affection. I'll chop you dog couple to death. Terrifying Thunder Tribulation pressure immediately made the nearby demonic beasts tremble in fear. They quickly fled, afraid of being affected. This also caught the attention of 3 nascent soul stage beast kings. But they dared not approach. They could only hide not far away and quietly observe. And at this point, Everstone Chen also realized that with his current abilities, he couldn't directly increase Bella Linger's cultivation level. But he can use the awakening of all things to enhance Bella Linger's cultivation talent. Seeing that Thunder Tribulation entered the Invincible Domain Everstone, Chen accepted this great gift without hesitation. He threw Bella Linger into the air. My disciple, I have already trained Thunder Tribulation well. Quickly absorb more to replenish yourself. The Beast King trio were shocked at this moment. There is actually a famous girl in the center of Thunder Tribulation. He is actually absorbing the power of Thunder Tribulation. And Thunder Tribulation finds itself becoming someone else's nourishment. So he grumbled and left. Thunder Tribulation disappeared. The Beast King trio immediately flew towards the ruined temple. Everstone Chen was currently protecting Bella Linger. As he looked up, the Beast King trio appeared in the sky. What's going on? These 3 nascent soul stage Beast Kings. They actually fought over a young girl. Originally, they had just seen the young girl bathing in Thunder Tribulation. Their cultivation level breakthrough from the Foundation Establishment stage to the Golden Core stage made them believe that this girl's talent was extraordinary. If they can cultivate her, she will definitely become a supreme being in the future. So they all have the idea of accepting her as their disciple. They even tore their faces apart and fought fiercely. Just when Fox Fiend and Snake Fiend were on the verge of drawing their swords, Ox Fiend said something that was completely inconsistent with his character. Stop fighting. Let's go directly ask the girl. She can choose whoever she wants as her master. That's fine. And at this time below, Bella Linger is slowly wrapping up. Everstone Chen is also impressed by Bella Linger's breakthrough. He also harvested a big wave of domain value, and is in a great mood. Master, I have broken through to the Golden Core, the 3rd heavenly layer. Bella Linger looked incredulous, thinking that even the Elder of 9 Blades sect is only at the Golden Core stage. It was too easy for me to break through. Is it fair to the elders? Just then, Everstone Chen threw the storage rings of Baron Sky Lee and others to Bella Linger, as a reward for her breakthrough to the next stage. Bella Linger was somewhat surprised. Does the resources cultivated here equal half of what a Shifu from the Nine-Blade sect would provide me with? Of course. I don't even value such things. Everstone Chen's figure at this moment seemed so invincible. So lonely. However, the reality is that without a cultivation level, I can't open it or use it. Everstone Chen was thinking about how to quickly acquire domain value. A beautiful singing voice sounded. The girl across looked over. Look over here, look over here. No need to say more. The newcomers are the 3-member Beast King group. Disciple. I am Bovarius Wildhorn, the nascent soul Beast King. After taking these 3 Golden Dan pills, you will have a great chance of breaking through. As long as you are willing to accept me as your master, I will give you the Golden Dan pills. Old Ox didn't finish speaking yet. Snake Fiend Zia Serpent couldn't help but sneer. Just 3 Golden Dan pills also want to compete with me for disciples. I have a celestial youth fruit here. If you consume this fruit, eternal youth will be yours. If you accept me as your master, this fruit will be yours. And I am also very handsome. I am also willing to promote national integration. If you have any thoughts about me, just say it. Bella Linger listened in astonishment. I want the celestial fruit. But you can forget about it. And Everstone Chen also began to ponder. Listening to Shifu say that the celestial fruit can change one's cultivate constitution. It will be very useful for my future immortal cultivation. I also want it. Red Robe, as the finale, at this point, finally spoke up. I don't have treasures like theirs. But if you worship me as your master, I will take you as my adopted daughter. In the future, I will use all the power of the clan to help you become immortal. Old Ox and Zia Serpent were both incredibly surprised. She actually gave away the fortuitous opportunity to become immortal. It's too cunning. Come on, disciples, follow me. Red Robe is full of confidence. Bella Linger, however, rejected them outright. No, I already have master. Following master, don't talk about becoming immortal. Becoming a god is easy peasy. My master is the most awesome. Who is your master? Red Robe asked discontentedly. It is I, Everstone Chen, who speaks. The 3 Beast Kings want to take Bella Linger as their disciple. But Bella Linger boasted about how amazing her own master is and refused them. However, in the eyes of the 3 Beast Kings, he is clearly just an ordinary person. Old Ox was suddenly out of breath. He felt that Everstone Chen used some tricks. He deceived Bella Linger. Old Ox rushed up to tear apart Everstone Chen's disguise. But the next second, his face changed dramatically. His diamond finger poked Everstone Chen's body, as if he was scraping for gua sha. Beast King is just that powerful. How about the other 2 team up? Give me a full body massage. Everstone Chen raised his middle finger at Old Ox while saying so. But his fingers had just touched Old Ox's body. Old Ox was suddenly struck by a powerful force and flew straight out. He pierced through Old Ox's body with just 1 finger. Zia Serpent and Red Robe were both extremely surprised. They have really run into a brick wall this time. Let's go together. Everstone Chen motioned with a finger. But they were so frightened by the constant groaning of Old Ox, Zia Serpent and Red Robe lying on the ground that they didn't dare to move at all. Alright, since you guys are too scared to come up. So now what do you think? Am I qualified to be Bella Linger's master? Upon hearing this, Zia Serpent and Red Robe immediately knelt down, even to appease Everstone Chen's anger. Zia Serpent immediately offered the celestial youth fruit. This snake fiend is quite tactful. I happen to be short of manpower. I might as well accept all 3 of them. Thinking of Everstone Chen taking the celestial youth fruit, he asked, Where did you get this celestial fruit? Zia Serpent immediately replied, This was obtained by my family's patriarch more than 3,000 years ago from the ancient mountains in the forbidden zone of life. However, the celestial beauty technique was taken away by the celestial being from the celestial realm, leaving behind only this fruit. I see. Such treasures can actually be found in the Forbidden Zone. After I reach a cultivation level, I must go and take a look. Everstone Chen thought about it, and gave the celestial fruit to Bella Linger to pass it on to you. Remember to give me the fruit core. Bella Linger was surprised. She immediately ate the celestial fruit after thanking repeatedly, and her body instantly emitted golden light. Everstone Chen was also somewhat surprised after seeing it. It seems that the celestial fruit can indeed transform an ordinary physical body into a celestial being. Bella threw the core to Everstone Chen after finishing eating. Everstone Chen dug a hole in the ground. He casually threw the core down. Seeing this, Zia Serpent weakly spoke up. Venerable, the celestial youth tree has extremely high environmental requirements, being a celestial tree of the celestial realm. Even though this is a blessed place, it is not suitable for the growth of a celestial tree. Zia Serpent hasn't finished speaking. Suddenly, a golden light burst from the ground. The sturdy tree trunk broke through the soil. This move immediately stunned the crowd. Everstone Chen touched his chin as he watched the celestial tree breaking through the soil. A celestial youth tree alone is not enough to offset the disturbance you have caused to my cultivation. How should I deal with you all? The three great fiends immediately trembled in fear, crying and begging for mercy. In the previous episode, Everstone Chen wanted to slightly demonstrate his power in order to subdue the three beast kings. He scared the three beast kings so much that they were trembling in fear. They immediately knelt down and submitted to Everstone Chen. Everstone Chen naturally did not mistreat them. He raised the qualifications of three beast kings with just a flick of his finger. Thunder Tribulation appeared at this moment. He was very displeased. Last time, he could tolerate reversing fate for one person. Now to have three of them at once. Just watch, I will strike you down. Everyone watched as the immensely powerful thunder ball slashed down directly. The three beast kings' faces changed drastically. We're done for. This terrifying thunder tribulation is not something we can resist. However, Everstone Chen just waved his hand. The thunder tribulation turned into nourishment for the three beast kings. Even the heavily injured old ox recovered at this moment. The frustrated thunder tribulation could only leave grumbling, thinking, next time, I must definitely strike you dead. After the three beast kings completely absorbed the power of thunder tribulation, they immediately expressed their gratitude to Everstone Chen. Everstone Chen was very curious. What rank of talent do you have now? Zia Serpent immediately took out the talent stone for testing. The stone displays a black 8th rank. The Beast Kings are all extremely excited. Just a few minutes ago, they were only 6th rank. Everstone Chen is also very satisfied with his masterpiece. He continued brainwashing. No big deal. Wait until later, I can also help you guys to advance to 9th rank. Bella Linger looked at the Beast Kings who have all advanced 2 ranks, and she was also curious about her own current level of talent. Red Robe immediately handed over the talent stone. Everstone Chen also had some expectations. After all, they had just recently gotten to know the Beast Kings. So Everstone Chen only used a little bit of the awakening of all things. But he was for Bella Linger. Everstone Chen did not hold back. At this moment, Bella Linger was holding Talent Stone. Everyone was watching her expectantly. However, when Talent Stone turned into a 9th rank golden color, the color immediately dimmed. What's going on? Bella Linger was puzzled. The Beast Kings were also very surprised. Even if it is not 9th rank, colors won't become transparent. Now, when the stone is colorless, this is no rank. Bella Linger burst into tears with a "Wow!" saying, "Cherfu, I've lost my talent." Even Everstone Chen couldn't figure it out. The plot doesn't make sense. Fortunately, after Zia Serpent calmed down, he thought of a possibility. That is, Bella Linger has already become the vessel of the celestial being. Therefore, the talent stone cannot measure her talent. Upon hearing this, Bella Linger's mood also became excited. He confirmed to Everstone Chen. Master, am I really in the image of a celestial being now? Everstone Chen pretended to look like a wise master. Correct. You are already the vessel of celestial being. The talent stone naturally cannot detect it. Don't be discouraged. Just follow me and do well. Don't mention the body of celestial being in the future. It is not impossible for you to ascend to immortality. The three beast kings immediately knelt down to pledge their loyalty. Everstone Chen is becoming more and more proud of his skill in drawing pie charts. He might as well change his name to the Promised King from now on. Zia Serpent spoke at this moment. To celebrate Miss Bella Linger becoming the body of the celestial being, I will go to Chicken Sliced Mountain to capture a Lung Flame Chicken King for you. Everstone Chen and Bella Linger are also a bit confused. What does it mean to give a Chicken King instead of a farewell gift? Red Robe explained. Lung Flame Chicken King contains a trace of immortal beast bloodline in its body. Its meat is delicious and can be considered a delicacy. Eating it also brings great benefits to the body. Upon hearing this, Bella Linger immediately volunteered. Teacher, let me go. It's a good opportunity to test my skills. Sek Master, Chientachio, is now awesome. Since he was scared to death by Everstone Chen last time, today he brought 3 nascent soul stage elders for revenge. They've just arrived at the edge of the 10,000 mountains. They happen to encounter Bella Linger, who is on her way to catch the Lung Flame Chicken King. Chientachio is delighted. He was just worrying about how to obtain the divine sword. He didn't expect that Bella Linger would actually come to him on her own initiative. They immediately rushed up and surrounded Bella Linger. Bella Linger's face changed drastically upon seeing the situation. She knew that things were not going to end well today. She spoke in a tough manner. Chientachio, you dare to come here again. Have you forgotten how you begged for mercy from my Shifu? Bella Linger was both provoking Chientachio and thinking about how to escape at the same time. But Chientachio didn't get angry, waiting for me to retrieve the divine sword. I will first train you into a ghost slave, then you will become your Shifu. Chientachio exerted all his strength to deliver a finger strike. Bella Linger was somewhat terrified. With her strength, she definitely couldn't resist. However, Divine Sword sneered contemptuously at this moment. Rushing up, he easily resolved Chientachio's attack. How is that possible? Chientachio also realized that Bella Linger was only at the Foundation Establishment stage just a day ago, and now she is at the Golden Core stage. The nascent soul elders beside them showed even stronger killing intent in their eyes after hearing this. Talents as terrifying as those in their teens at the Golden Core stage must not be allowed to survive. Chientachio, kill her quickly. Go die. Chientachio unleashed his most powerful spell attack. Bella Linger brandished the divine sword and went to meet it. After a loud bang, the smoke cleared. Although Bella Linger resisted, she also suffered severe exhaustion. She needed to escape quickly. Bella Linger disappeared in the chase at the edge of the sky. Chientachio, on the other hand, was not in a hurry at all. With a nascent soul stage expert presiding over the situation, do you think you can escape? And at this moment, the celestial being temple. Everstone Chen is playing mahjong with 3 beast kings. Red Robe suddenly changed her facial expression, because she sensed Bella Linger's aura. And this aura is getting weaker and weaker. Is Miss Bella injured? What should we do? We told Master Old Ox, and Zia Serpent also sensed it. Zia Serpent shook his head and conveyed to Master that he is so powerful he must know the situation outside. Yet he remains indifferent. He must be tempering Miss Bella. Upon hearing this, Red Robe could only dismiss the idea of speaking up. On the other side, Bella Linger used all her strength to rush and finally saw that she was almost at the celestial being temple. Bella Linger was very happy. However, at that moment, a big hand came down and instantly hit Bella Linger, causing her to spit out blood. The Grand Elder, dressed in strange clothes, calmly spoke. I am here to kill the person from Ghost Sect. It's no use even if he escapes to the ninth heaven. Divine Sword knows. Now only he can go to report to Everstone Chen. So Divine Sword soared into the sky, wanting to escape. But then Grand Elder flashed into view. She appeared next to the Divine Sword. She easily took control of the Divine Sword. And below, Chientachio also arrived by Bella Linger's side. His right hand slowly ignited a ghostly fire. Bella Linger, go die! Just when Bella Linger was in despair. With a bang, Chientachio's attack was instantly resolved. Red Robe suddenly appeared in front of Bella Linger. Who gave you the courage to lay a hand on Miss Bella? Are you tired of living? Beast King at the nascent soul stage. Chientachio was extremely surprised. And there is not just one. 3 fierce-looking statues have arrived. Chientachio was so scared that his legs went soft. At this moment, he just wants to get home safely. At this moment, Bella Linger asked weakly, "Did Sherfu send you here, Sister Red Robe?" Red Robe nodded and fell into a reverie. Just a few minutes ago, Red Robe couldn't help it anymore. He spoke up. "Young Master, Miss Bella's breath is getting weaker. Even if you want to test her, there's no need to push her to the limit." Everstone Chen was startled. Even winning at Mahjong by self-draw doesn't feel satisfying anymore. He was puzzled about what test was lurking in his heart. Could it be that Bella got into trouble? Everstone Chen's face darkened as soon as Mei arrived. "Bella is the person I am closest to. I don't want anything to happen to her. Go bring her back safely. The person who harms her is unforgivable." After listening to Red Robe finish speaking, Bella Linger intended to tell them some information about Ghost Sect. However, she was too severely injured and almost fainted. Red Robe saw this. He also knew that he must immediately take Bella Linger back to Celestial Being Temple for treatment. But at that moment, the Ghost Sect Grand Elder blocked their way. Chientachio's confidence grew stronger. He calmly stated, "Bella Linger has already been cursed by my soul-devouring curse. She will undoubtedly die without the antidote." Zia's serpent grinned wickedly. "It would be better to just kill you," he said. Old Ox was also furious. "Using such malicious spells to bully Miss Bella, I will chop you into pieces for stew," he said, unable to contain his anger. "Even if there are masters from the sect by your side." Chientachio was also afraid. At a critical moment, Grand Elder stepped forward. "Sir, you are determined to become enemies with our Ghost Sect." Zia's serpent smiled lightly. "So what if I am?" Everstone Chen, who was watching from the rooftop, couldn't help it anymore. "Are you trying to talk about the Chinese New Year? Dare to touch me, and I'll kill them." Old Ox and Zia's serpent immediately transform into their true forms and charge towards Grand Elder. The few of them exchange blows in the air. Zia's serpent understands that only by killing Chientachio can he break Bella Linger's spell. So he rushed towards Chientachio. But he was stopped by someone. The battle entered into a white-hot stage from the very beginning. And Everstone Chen is sitting on the roof at this moment, sinking into deep self-blame. "If I hadn't let Bella Linger go, it would have been fine to catch Lungflame Chicken King. I couldn't protect the former Order of Longevity. I can't protect Bella Linger now. If I can cultivate to become stronger, I will be able to revive the Order of Longevity to protect Sherfu and protect Bella Linger. Instead of being like now, where I can only shrink into a turtle shell." With a loud bang, Everstone Chen covered his face with his hands. "Now is not the time for self-pity. Since I can only stay in the Invincible Domain, then I will just take the Invincible Domain. Expand to the entire 100,000 mountains. By then, I still won't be able to protect. Who do I want to protect?" Chientachio is scared now. Immortals are fighting outside. Just the aftermath of the battle could send him to heaven. The 3 Beast Kings occasionally glance at him. They are always looking to take his life. It seems that it is not suitable to stay here for long. Just as Chientachio was about to slip away, the divine sword suddenly slipped from the Grand Elder's hand. The divine sword fell straight to the side of Qiantichio. This time, he got lucky. Qiantichio picked up the divine sword and wanted to return to the sect immediately. But he changed his mind in an instant. It seems unethical to abandon the three elders. The fate of the sect is now in my hands. The elders are waiting for me to come and save you. Everstone Chen also noticed at this moment the secret of Qiantichio and wondered what he was up to. He watched as Qiantichio ran off in a hurry. Everstone Chen immediately realized. His target was Bella Linger. I only need to capture Bella Linger. Those three beasts will also be captured without resistance. You are very bold. Everstone Chen rushed over at this moment. Qiantichio was so scared that he reacted quickly. Damn. I miscalculated. Celestial Being Temple has a terrifying presence as well. At this time, the divine sword was also summoned by Everstone Chen, flying out. The divine sword landed in Everstone Chen's hand. Immediately, it transformed into a pair of golden gauntlets. He can also freely control the transformation of divine sword. Run quickly. But Everstone Chen won't let him leave. You dare touch my people. Go die. With a loud bang, Qiantichio disappeared from the courtyard. But as Everstone Chen walked towards the temple, only the soul form of Qiantichio remained relieved. He didn't even notice me. Quick escape. Qiantichio fled, while tears flowed down his face. Game over. Years of hard work ended in an instant. Wait. This is the taste of the celestial immortal physique. Qiantichio was instantly thrilled. Where did it come from? Is it him? Watching Everstone Chen's figure, he muttered to himself. The celestial immortal physique cannot be cultivated, so it should not be him. But he is also related to it. With the celestial immortal physique, I still have hope. Thinking of this, Qiantichio followed suit. At the celestial being temple, Everstone Chen looked at Bella Linger, who was so severely injured, feeling a bit heartbroken. He took out a spiritual Dan pill cultivated with the awakening of all things and fed it to Bella Linger. In an instant, Bella Linger's body emitted green light. The injuries healed at a speed invisible to the naked eye. After a moment, Bella Linger slowly opened her eyes. Master, I'm sorry. I couldn't bring back the Loomflame Chicken King. Everstone Chen heard this, and felt even more heartbroken. Silly girl, as long as you're okay, that's all that matters. At this moment, there was a loud rumble in the sky. The Ghost Sect Elder, who was battling with Red Robe, was clearly no match. After being struck by Red Robe's spell, she fell straight into the courtyard. Damn beast. Sooner or later, I will make you pay. Suddenly, she noticed there was actually a mortal in the courtyard. What are you looking at, you useless thing? After having her clothes torn to shreds by Red Robe, she was actually seen naked by a mortal. The elder couldn't help but get extremely angry. She conjured ghostly flames in her left hand and said, You're asking for death. Who knows? Everstone Chen flashed to her side. With a slap. Nascent soul, right? Grand Elder, right? You dare to bully my people. Looking for death, you. Everstone Chen steps on Elder's head, pointing at the sky. Let's go together. Both elders are confused. A nascent soul stage expert was actually subdued by a mortal. Red Robe spoke leisurely at this time. Surrender obediently. Don't provoke my master's anger. Upon hearing this, female elder was surprised. Master? Could it be the ancient freak at the divine transformation stage? The other elder suggested that this person is too mysterious. It's better to return to the sect first and wait for the patriarch to come down before making a decision. When the female elder was about to agree, Qiantichio drifted up. The sect master didn't want to deal with this useless female elder. But Qiantichio, in order to maintain his position in the sect, revealed the matter of the celestial immortal physique. Upon hearing this, the two elders were both excited. It turned out that there was still a celestial immortal physique in this place. Even if they have to use up all the savings accumulated over the years, it will be worth it today. What are you trying to do? Old Ox and Zia Serpent saw that they wanted to do something to Everstone Chen, and couldn't help but scold them. It's fine. Everstone Chen waved his hand, letting them come. After speaking, he deliberately released the fragrance of his own celestial immortal physique. He really is a celestial immortal physique. The male elder immediately rushed down towards me, saying he wants to consume the longevity meat. And Everstone Chen gave a sly smile. The whole family should be neat and tidy. After speaking, he grabbed male elder's radish-like head. He threw male elder heavily to the ground and smashed him hard. Do you still want to eat? Everstone Chen transformed into a violent boy. Male elder was ruthlessly ravaged. The Beast King trio were all stunned by the scene. Is this truly the master's real power? How terrifying. After a moment, Everstone Chen also felt a bit tired. At this moment, the system informed him. Kill a nascent soul stage cultivator and gain 1,200 domain value. Everstone Chen was taken aback. There were 2 nascent soul stage cultivators this time. He was about to make a fortune. The female elder felt uneasy under Everstone Chen's gaze, knowing he could easily take care of the second and third elders. This person's strength must be above mine. Retreat quickly. The female elder is trying to escape. However, did Everstone Chen coldly snort and let you go? Stay still. The female elder cannot move. What are you going to do to me? She looked somewhat frightened. Everstone Chen gave a sinister smile. Don't be nervous. I just want to help you enhance your qualifications. Are you sick? Female elder couldn't help but curse out loud. However, the next second, countless energy rushed into female elder's body. You really can do it. Female elder at this moment desires both immortality and death. Thunder Tribulation has appeared again at this moment. He feels like crying, but no tears come out. Are you done yet? Everstone Chen did not pay attention to Thunder Tribulation's emotions. Controlling Thunder Tribulation while grooming female elder's body. But Thunder Tribulation is about to cry, then pushing her into someone else's body. Female elder's cultivation level is steadily increasing at this moment. It feels so rapid and comfortable. But why is he helping me? Is he interested in me? Not only female elder is very puzzled. The Beast Kings are also very puzzled. I don't understand why Master would help the enemy increase their cultivation level. The female elder quickly reached the nascent soul pinnacle. Please stop. I can't hold on any longer. Thunder Tribulation's state of mind exploded at this moment. He has transformed. Are you still not going to intervene? I'm not playing anymore. I'm going to tell my dad. How evil are Everstone Chen's little tricks? He raises the enemy's level first in order to take advantage of the system. And then he kills her. This way, 2,000 domain value falls into his pocket. And then, he continues to follow the same pattern. This Ghost Sect Elder has been scared to shivers. But Everstone Chen still has a crafty hand at stimulating the flowers. But this time, he even made the elder person explode. Thunder Tribulation did not appear. Everstone Chen was wondering. The system's voice sounded. A bug was found. The host can only use the power of Thunder Tribulation once a month. Everstone Chen sighed. How is once a month enough to help others improve their cultivation level? But fortunately, now the domain value is sufficient. The system can be upgraded to version 3.0. However, after experiencing the Bella Linger incident, Everstone Chen realized the importance of the Invincible Domain. So he hesitated to use up all domain value to expand the range of the Invincible Domain. The range of the Invincible Domain is now a full 74 meters. Come out, little brother. After expanding the domain range, Everstone Chen immediately sensed the presence of Qiantichio. And Qiantichio knew that he couldn't run away. He immediately transformed into a lapdog. I want to give Everstone Chen a full-body service. He promised to make Everstone Chen feel like he's in paradise. Of course, Everstone Chen is disgusted to death. He immediately refused. Little thing. You know quite a lot. Wait until Bella wakes up and let her handle it. In the evening, a group of people sitting around the bonfire. Everyone else is eating roasted chicken, while Everstone Chen seems a bit distracted. The scope of Invincible Domain is still too small. How to expand it quickly after all? Everstone Chen pondered. If he uses his own celestial immortal physique to seduce enemies to deliver domain value. But Bella and the others couldn't resist the temptation of the celestial immortal physique. So we can only rely on you. Divine Sword. Quickly release the aura of celestial treasure. Attract all monsters and demons over. After being ordered, Everstone Chen's smile became even more creepy. I am really very clever. However, several hours have passed. Not a single treasure watcher has shown up. Everstone Chen is starting to question life. Hey, have you released any aura at all? Everstone Chen has spread the aura onto Divine Sword. At this moment, Qiantichio floated up. He hit the nail on the head with one sentence, revealing the key to the problem. Boss, there are 3 beings of Beast King level in the courtyard. Those little demons dare not come at all. Everstone Chen suddenly realized what it was all about. And the Beast King trio was also very proud. That's right. Just by smelling our scent, those little demons wouldn't dare to act rashly. Is that so? Then do me a favor. Everstone Chen unceremoniously lowered the cultivation level of the 3 Beast Kings to the Qi refining stage. Let them show off. The Beast Kings are really something. Everstone Chen is walking with an indifferent attitude. He arrived in front of the Divine Sword. Little sword. Now no one is disturbing us to have our own world for 2. Divine Sword feels something is not right. If we don't run now, our reputation might be at stake. Everstone Chen just moves his fingers. He just bound the Divine Sword. Quickly release the awe of your celestial treasure. Everstone Chen threatened. At this point, the Divine Sword completely gave up struggling. A huge golden light burst through the clouds. And the fairies felt the aura of the celestial treasure. They all immediately became excited. They rushed towards Celestial Being Temple in a neat line. Little demon gathered at Celestial Being Temple. But our male lead Everstone Chen is not worried at all, because he intentionally let Divine Sword lure them here. Just saw Everstone Chen wave his arm. Suddenly, golden light raged. A large wave of domain value was easily obtained. His move really stunned everyone. However, Everstone Chen is not satisfied either. He only harvested a domain value of 3,400. When will the domain be able to upgrade to the 3.0 system? At the same time, Everstone Chen is also very puzzled. Why haven't we seen any demonic beasts higher than the Golden Core Stage Nascent Soul Beast King? Are they still observing? He was thinking. Everstone Chen immediately summoned Red Robe, Old Ox, and Zia Serpent. He first sent Red Robe and Old Ox to travel tens of thousands of miles through the mountains. They spread news of the celestial treasure being located at the Celestial Being Temple. And then he sent Zia Serpent to go to Cloud Prefecture to inquire about the secrets of the downfall of the Order of Longevity. At the same time, he asked him to find out about the whereabouts of Shifu Zephyr Cloud. After giving the order, he also presented a Golden Den pill to one person. Everyone was very happy. They immediately expressed that they would not fail to fulfill the task assigned by Master. 1 week later, Celestial Being Temple welcomed 2 unexpected guests. One is Bella Linger's father, Silispeak Linger, and the other is the Grand Elder of the Nine Blades Sect, Kai Linger. The reason why the 2 of them came here in such a hurry. They just want to bring Bella Linger back. The celestial realm celestial being is about to descend to the mortal realm. They dare not let Bella Linger get involved in this mess. At this moment, Everstone Chen is enjoying a full-body massage. Suddenly, he sensed that 2 nascent soul cultivators were arriving. He was extremely excited, as if he had been injected with chicken blood. Finally, he could harvest domain value again. However, Qiantichio sensed the presence of an old enemy. He immediately slipped away. He didn't want the old enemy to see him in such a sorry state. Everstone Chen saw two people walking from the door. He straightened his back. Are you here to steal the celestial treasure too? The conversation wasn't finished. Bellalinger, who was cooking on the side, looked surprised. Dad, why are you here? Linger said solemnly. Of course, I've come to take you back to the Nine-Blade sect. Dame. Bellalinger refused firmly. I want to stay by Shifu's side. Upon hearing this, Linger was somewhat puzzled. When did Bella accept a Shifu? But when he found out that Shifu was Everstone Chen, he immediately went berserk. Is it this useless guy? You are really going to make me so angry. Bellalinger was startled. Those who have said this before have all been severely punished by Shifu. Dad, could you please say a few less words? My Shifu is very powerful. He can slap a nascent soul to death with just one palm. Linger doesn't believe it at all. He contemptuously said, You are so good at boasting. Why don't you try to blow away a nascent soul in one breath? Everstone Chen was inspired as if he had suddenly seen the light. This is a good suggestion. I must try it next time. Little did Linger know that he was even more angry. I have never seen such shameless person like you. Today, I will make you understand what true power is. But just at that moment, Linger suddenly felt waves of killing intent behind him. He turned back, instantly surprised. This is the nascent soul stage Beast King. How did they come here? Could it be that they were attracted here by the news of the celestial treasure? Are you here to steal the celestial treasure? Red Robe's expression turned cold. Suddenly speaking, Linger immediately apologized to the two Dao friends. We are not here to compete with you for the celestial treasure. We are here to find someone. Linger's palms were sweating in fear. He hoped that these words could help alleviate the Beast King's hostility. Bella rushed out at this moment. Sister Red Robe, this is my dad and Grandpa Kai. Please don't use violence. Red Robe and Old Ox immediately apologized upon hearing that. This left Linger feeling confused. Own daughter. When did she meet such a powerful presence? What's the situation? The Beast King at the nascent soul stage actually called immortal, master. Did I just have an illusion? Right now, there are 10,000 question marks in my mind. Bellalinger was anxiously jumping around on the side. Say less. Don't keep testing the waters at the gates of hell repeatedly. At this moment, Grand Elder Linger is still relatively clear-headed. The ability to subdue the nascent soul Beast King by this young man can only be a divine transformation ancient freak. Everstone Chen spoke up at this moment. Where did we stop just now? Linger immediately apologized to Everstone Chen for the offense. Everstone Chen didn't mind at all. It's okay. We are family after all. Upon hearing this, Linger got angry. We are family. Did I agree to this? Bellalinger got even angrier. I feel like giving up already. And you still don't agree. At this time, Linger explained the intention to Everstone Chen. Our purpose for this trip is to bring Bellalinger back to the Nine-Blade sect. I hope you will not obstruct. Upon hearing this, Bellalinger strongly disagrees. Do not go home. I will follow Shifu to meet Bellalinger with a firm attitude. Everstone Chen also made it clear that unless Bellalinger leaves voluntarily, no one can take her away by force. In order to make Everstone Chen back down, Linger revealed the news about the celestial being descending to the mortal realm. Everstone Chen was slightly taken aback. The celestial being descended to the mortal realm? Linger continued. The Ghost Sect's patriarch has already ascended and become holy. Soon, he will lead the Ghost Sect to come and compete for the celestial treasure. Faced with the celestial being, we have no chance of winning. Qiantichio, upon hearing that his patriarch descended to the mortal realm, was very excited as he would finally be saved. In order to let Everstone Chen prepare thoroughly. Linger also mentioned some news about the Ghost Sect, and took the opportunity to praise the Ghost Sect's sect master Qiantichio. Kai Linger also agrees that Qian is extremely cunning and treacherous. It would be better to hand over the celestial treasure to Qian and not risk your life due to temporary greed. This has really scared Qian. You hypocrites are despicable, and do dirty things behind people's backs. Venerable and the other two old dogs slander me. I have absolutely no intention of peeking at the divine sword. You must not believe their words. The only pursuit in my life is to be able to stay by Venerable's side, to serve Venerable with complete devotion until the end of my life. Is this Qian? Sillispeak Linger and Kai Linger are so shocked that they can't speak. Both Sillispeak Linger and Kai Linger's heads are spinning at the moment. Could it be that Qian has already brought someone here? The young man in front of us is not only unafraid of the celestial being's power. He even destroyed Qian physical body and kept his soul by his side. Does he have an ace up his sleeve to confront the celestial being? What should Elder do next? Are we really going to entrust Bella Linger to this person? And Kai Linger is also undecided at the moment. The exchange between the two of them was naturally heard loud and clear by Everstone Chen. He softly spoke up. It seems that the two of you still doubt me. Next, I will show you my strength. Red Robe welcomed the guests. Red Robe turned around slowly. 12 nascent soul beast kings suddenly appeared in the sky. Green Fiend spoke first. Red Robe, where is the celestial treasure celestial youth tree that you mentioned? Everstone Chen looked up. It's in my hands. You guys are really slow in coming. My young master has been waiting for a long time. Red Robe also joked. Sillispeak Linger and Kai Linger saw the 12 beast kings for the first time. They were all frightened, breaking out in a cold sweat. Bella Linger immediately comforted them. Don't be afraid. They can't take it away. The divine sword is with me. Upon hearing this, Sillispeak Linger was almost scared to the point of hypertension. Child of a reverse branch, hurry up and put away the divine sword. But the beast kings have already found out. Divine sword is for you. The girl is mine. I guarantee to make her wish she were dead. Green Fiend smirked. It seems the beast kings have already started dividing the spoils. Everstone Chen calmly spoke. Watch closely, elders. After speaking, he began a set of radio exercises. Watching Everstone Chen's charming posture, the beast kings all felt insulted. And they doubted Everstone Chen's true strength. Bella Linger quickly came out to explain. Shifu is not usually like this. I don't know what happened to him today. Don't worry about it. Everstone Chen finally finished the radio calisthenics. He pressed his fingers against his forehead and quietly said the word. Spiritual. Suddenly, the body of the Beast King began to expand. Finally, it exploded. Everstone Chen also gained a wave of domain value. His move left everyone in the group stunned in place. Sillispeak Linger finally reacted with excitement. Just casually one-shotting 10 Beast Kings. Are you not in control of the cosmic laws? Are you a celestial being? Kai Linger shakes her head. It's impossible. The ninefold cosmic laws cannot accommodate a celestial being. Is it so? Everstone Chen, the legendary immortal defeating entity, who can slay celestial beings, shook his long hair. In a silent manner, he solidified his mysterious image in the hearts of the two. Just as Everstone Chen was showing off, the system voice sounded. Congratulations, host. Upgrade the Invincible Domain system to version 3.0. Unlock new skills. Before the true secrets of the immortal path Everstone Chen had time to be happy, everyone smelled a fragrance. Smells good? I really want to eat. Everstone Chen was taken aback. What's going on? The restriction of celestial immortal physique in my body has completely disappeared. However, what's even worse is that everyone has lost their minds and rushed forward. They want to eat Everstone Chen raw. This group of people has gone crazy. They actually want to eat Everstone Chen. It turns out that Everstone Chen just leveled up the system. But the cost is that the seal of the celestial immortal physique is gone. At this moment, Everstone Chen is like a delicious dish. Everyone is drooling, stay calm. Everstone Chen immediately uses Invincible Domain. The crowd was instantly overwhelmed and fainted by the vast golden light. Everstone Chen was at a loss for what to do upon seeing the crowd lying on the ground. At this moment, the system notification sounded. The true secrets of the immortal path. I am the first. Words and deeds are all the true essence of the immortal path. Everstone Chen immediately had an idea. He sealed the celestial immortal physique with the true secrets of the immortal path. Suddenly, his body radiated golden light, just like a light bulb. Everstone Chen couldn't help but feel speechless. Can't it be a bit more high-end? The whole 50-cent special effects are just teasing me. But good that it solved the lingering issue of the celestial immortal physique. At this time, the system's voice sounded again. Congratulations on the host upgrading to version 3.0. You have been rewarded with a salted fish gift pack. Would you like to open it immediately? Everstone Chen naturally chose to agree. With a low sound ringing out, Everstone Chen gained a new skill, a dream within a dream. There is also an experience card. The immortal path endures forever. Everstone Chen is somewhat dissatisfied. He doesn't even know what the function of this card is. You can only use it once. Too disappointing. At this time, the system explained to Everstone Chen. The immortal path endures forever, can transform the mundane into immortal. Everstone Chen is very happy that it happened to me. The system gradually responds that this card can only be used on items. The host is not an object. Everstone Chen fell silent for a moment before asking, "What is the use of this thing?" Indeed, it can be used on the Invincible Domain. However, will the immortal path endures forever expand along with the expansion of Invincible Domain? The system indicates that as long as you spend money, everything will be fine. Everstone Chen only killed 12 Beast Kings, and what he lacks the least is domain value. So he used 5,000 domain value. He completed this transaction with the system. Soon the system activated the function of the immortal path endures forever. Everstone Chen looked very satisfied when he saw the celestial aura-filled celestial being temple. Shortly after, everyone woke up. Surrounded by immortal sigil, the cosmic law of the Tao, and even a spiritual herb called Kai Linger and Silispeak Linger that could transform into a fairy. At one point, they even thought they had arrived in the celestial realm. However, considering Everstone Chen was an immortal defeating entity, it made sense for him to have such abilities. After all, he is an existence capable of killing celestial beings. The two of them have already been considering sex interests. If they could make friends with an immortal defeating entity, then the Nine-Blade sect will surely rise in the mortal realm. Venerable was just being a bit offensive. We hope Venerable will forgive us. Sorry to have bothered you for so long. We should also take our leave. I will trouble Venerable in the future. Please accept our respectful attitude. Everstone Chen seemed unnatural instead. It's okay, it's okay. By the way, if any celestial being comes to trouble you, please make sure to ask them to find me. I will be waiting for them. Everstone Chen said seriously. Silispeak Linger looked touched. Venerable is truly a kind person. He would rather take the matter of the celestial being upon himself than burden us. Venerable, I swear to follow you to the end. After witnessing Everstone Chen's character, Silispeak Linger immediately made a vow to follow Everstone Chen wholeheartedly. Before leaving, he didn't forget to remind Bella Linger to have something with Venerable. Everstone Chen was a bit confused about this. This was not the attitude you had when you came. However, just at this moment, Phaela suddenly fainted, and her body also became smaller. Everstone Chen quickly asked Red Robe. Red Robe was slightly stunned. The young master was overjoyed. Phaela, you have entered the demon path. Shrinking suddenly is because she has not yet mastered the demonic cultivation technique and cannot control spiritual energy. If there is a suitable technique for her, Phaela can not only cultivate but also freely change forms. Upon hearing that, Everstone Chen suddenly had a naughty idea. If Phaela could turn into an ear spoon, Then wouldn't it be possible to clean the ears every day in the future? In response, this YouTuber can only say that the outlook is limited. Everstone Chen, on the other hand, is getting more and more excited. He immediately pointed at Red Robe and spoke. You are my most trusted subordinate. I'll leave the task of imparting the Phala technique to you. Red Robe was stunned. Master said, I am his most trusted subordinate, and assigned me the task of imparting the Phala technique. But Master's cultivation level is extraordinary. Why doesn't he impart the Phala technique himself? Does Master know that the techniques of the ancient heavenly fox race cannot be passed on to outsiders? Therefore, he did it on purpose. This is a test for me. After Red Robe realized it, he immediately agreed. Even if the elder tries to stop me from imparting the Phala technique, considering the significant favor I have done for the fox race, he shouldn't say anything. Everstone Chen showed fatherly care. He solemnly entrusted Phala to Red Robe. And then he tearfully sent them away. In the following days, the courtyard became desolate again. Everstone Chen always goes to play snake with Zia's serpent when he's free. However, he always gets eaten by Zia's serpent every time. Of course, the one getting eaten is Everstone Chen's avatar. This is Everstone Chen using system functions. A dream within a dream is condensed. The more domain value spent, the stronger the clone's power. And the consciousness of the original self and the clone is shared. Just like watching a movie with glasses on. Everstone Chen is feeling a bit restless at the moment. Everstone Chen is thinking about exchanging for a nascent soul stage avatar, but unfortunately his domain value is not enough. When will those celestial beings come to deliver domain value? Bella Linger in the courtyard suddenly sensed a demonic aura, and Everstone Chen immediately arrived. Just as he was planning to deal with this fiend, the fiend politely knocked on the door. Is this the fiend's style? As the two were puzzled, a sweet girl walked in at the door. She asked if Everstone Chen Venerable lived here. Indeed, regardless of gender, there is no resistance to beautiful women. Everstone Chen immediately transformed into a gentleman, holding a grass stem in his mouth and saying, I am. The girl immediately greeted him and explained her intention. It turns out she was sent by Red Robe. The girl informed Everstone Chen that Red Robe was currently imprisoned by an elder. Everstone Chen was somewhat angry. However, it seemed that troubles never come singly. At this moment, the Nine-Blade sect was also facing a disaster. Elder Kai Linger looked desperate. This time, he was in big trouble. If it's just a celestial being like Venerable Chen, he can definitely handle it. But now there are 12 celestial beings. The leading celestial being spoke up and asked, Where is the divine sword? Kai Linger endured the majestic celestial pressure of the celestial being and vowed not to speak. A celestial being slowly flew over at this sight. He then proceeded to perform a soul search on Kai Linger. After a moment, he has already obtained all the information about the celestial being temple. I learned this from the old man's memories. The divine sword is in the hands of an immortal defeating entity. At these words, the other celestial being was slightly taken aback. In the next session, there will actually be an immortal defeating entity. However, even if he is the immortal defeating entity, so what? Faced with my 12 celestial generals, he is undoubtedly doomed. Let's go! Let's go meet that immortal defeating entity. The clan leader of the ancient heavenly fox race, Sora Ning, has indeed conflicted with Everstone Chen. Not only did they imprison Red Robe, but they also detained Phala. The clan members are very confused. They don't understand why Nana insisted on keeping this one. Herb Fairy Sora Ning, who has no cultivation levels, scolded, You don't understand. Although she has no cultivation level, her talent has already surpassed the 9th rank. Her talent is so exceptional, yet her true form is just an ordinary weed. If she were to cultivate, becoming an immortal would be a piece of cake. By then, our fox race would have a strong support. That's when our clan members would suddenly realize this. Later, Sora Ning went to the dungeon. She asked in a loud voice, Red Robe, are you still unwilling to stay in the clan? Red Robe shook his head. This time, I came with a task from the master. If Nana is unwilling to let Fela observe the technique, then please let us leave, Red Robe said just as he finished speaking. The other fox spirits were all astonished. The genius of the prestigious ancient heavenly fox race actually acknowledges a lowly human as master. You have fallen. It's one thing to acknowledge a master, but you don't need to hide it or conceal it. You have brought shame upon the ancient fox race. Red Robe, wake up. Humans are simply not worthy of being our master. Stop being so stubborn and listen to Nana. Facing insults from fellow clan members, Red Robe finally couldn't bear it anymore. Shut up. You are not allowed to insult my master. Red Robe released an overbearing aura that washed over the clan members. At a critical moment, Sora Ning took action. She then managed to calm down the aura. Sora Ning stepped forward slowly. Speaking from a high position, he said, "You have been promoted quite fast. You owe this strength to the family's upbringing. Don't underestimate yourself." Red Robe responded, "The reason I was able to make a breakthrough so quickly is all thanks to Master. As long as I can follow Master, becoming an immortal is just a matter of time. Nana, do you believe me? As long as we get along with Master, our ancient heavenly fox will have a great supporter." Sora Ning sneered. The strongest in the mortal realm is merely at the divine transformation realm. Those who have transcended the bottleneck have long ascended to the celestial realm. How powerful can your so-called master be in your opinion? Can they be comparable to a celestial being? Truth be told, the celestial being from the upper realm has descended. As long as the celestial treasure is still in your master's hands, the celestial being will come for him sooner or later. By then, you will have to thank me for leaving you here and letting you escape unharmed. Sora Ning left without even looking back. Red Robe was very anxious. He wanted to tell this news to Everstone Chen, but he couldn't break free from the shackles of iron chains. Celestial Being Temple. Luna White looked at the strands of immortality not far away. He immediately understood that the celestial being had descended. If what Sister Red Robe said is true, the celestial treasure is on his master. Then I must leave immediately. Just as Venerable Luna White turned around, he saw Everstone Chen looking very serious. He should have also noticed that the celestial being has descended, right? That's why he would have such an ugly expression. Luna White thought to himself. Everstone Chen suddenly burst into anger. Dare to imprison me. You are really searching for trouble in the wrong place. Luna White, go back and tell Nana to release Red Robe and Fela within 3 days. Consequences will be yours. Luna White was drenched in sweat under the oppressive influence of Everstone Chen. She quickly said, "I will tell Nana." However, the venerable celestial being has descended. Do you want to hide? Everstone Chen just waved his hand dismissively. Is the celestial being very powerful? I actually hope they come sooner. With a loud rumble, wisps of the celestial being's aura were released from the wormhole. The pressure immobilized the little demons, leaving them trembling in fear. Sora Ning saw 12 celestial beings descending from the sky mirror, which left her greatly shocked. Instead of just one, there were 12. Luckily, I have imprisoned Red Robe and Herb Fairy. Otherwise, they would have faced a bleak fate. The 12 celestial generals have already arrived at the celestial being temple. They see that this place is filled with immortal sigils. The celestial generals are extremely surprised. There is actually a celestial youth tree here. The leading celestial general is overjoyed. This place must be taken back. And Everstone Chen below counted with his fingers the number of celestial beings. It turned out to be 12 celestial beings. Now there is no need to worry about domain value. While Old Ox and Bella Linger are extremely nervous, Everstone Chen softly comforted. I'm here. Don't be afraid. Before the words fell, there was a loud bang. Something heavy crashed to the ground. After they looked carefully, Bella Linger's eyes immediately turned red. Tears flowed uncontrollably. It turns out that the one who just smashed on the ground was Kai Linger. Everstone Chen is angry. He wants to snatch the sword and is coming towards me. What ability is it to implicate innocent people? The celestial generals look disdainful. Lowly ants from the mortal realm dare to question us. While the female celestial general just smiles and covers her mouth. You better behave. Be a good boy and hand over the divine sword. Don't follow in the footsteps of those ants from the Nine Blades sect. As soon as the words fell, a sword chi attacked. However, it was easily resolved by the celestial generals. The female celestial general became very angry. You have a lot of nerve. Bella Linger's eyes were filled with tears. Give me back my father, the leading celestial general said. He saw Bella Linger holding the divine sword in her hand. He was very angry. The sword of the celestial sovereign is not something that a lowly ant like you can wield. He immediately used the celestial techniques to launch a fatal blow at Bella Linger. Everstone Chen acted quickly and used the Invincible Domain to block the attack. Can my disciple also be moved by you? Everstone Chen asked coldly as he looked at them. Celestial General was a little surprised. You actually managed to withstand 1/10 of my attack. The Celestial General who searched Kai Linger's soul has also spoken. This person must have a trump card. Everyone must not take it lightly. Let's attack together and deal with him. And Bella Linger saw no hope for revenge. She dropped the divine sword and burst into tears. Everstone Chen gently wiped away her tears. Don't cry, my child. Today I will avenge you. The celestial generals laughed. What do you, a mere ant, have to avenge? The female celestial general then invoked a secret incantation to summon the divine sword. However, it was of no use. The female celestial general was greatly shocked. The secret incantation personally taught by the celestial sovereign did not resonate with the divine sword. Could it be that the distance was too far? After flying forward for a distance, the female celestial general began reciting the secret incantation again, but it was still ineffective. The celestial generals now understood that Everstone Chen had controlled the divine sword. But Everstone Chen didn't do anything. He looked innocent and casually said that she could go back if she wanted to, and he wouldn't stop her. Little did he know, the divine sword kept shaking its head. Everyone was furious at this, and thought Everstone Chen had used some despicable means. He deceived divine sword. A celestial general is about to take action to teach him a lesson. But he was stopped by a female celestial general, as this person is too cunning. Let me test him first. He immediately summoned the heavenly thunder. The heavenly thunder was extremely excited at this moment. I love to strike people the most. Let me see which turtle son I'm going to strike. When he saw the figure of Everstone Chen clearly, Tian Lei's facial features are all distorted. His fucking mother, why is it him again? It's a waste of time. Which idiot summoned me out? I'm here to help. Just let me know if you have any questions or need assistance. Everstone Chen never dreamed that he could be defeated with just one sword of his own. He actually split the heavens and the earth, creating a rift in space. Just now, the female celestial general summoned the heavenly thunder. The heavenly thunder inexplicably disappeared. She also suffered a taunt from Everstone Chen. At this point, the fool also realized that Everstone Chen was probably not simple. So the 12 celestial generals joined forces to launch an attack. Just saw Everstone Chen calm and composed. With a gentle wave, that chilling sword energy immediately made the scalps of all the celestial generals numb. They immediately dodged away. After the celestial generals stabilized their figures, they were shocked. A spatial crack unexpectedly appeared in the open courtyard. Only those who surpass the power of cosmic laws of the 9 provinces continent can destroy heaven and earth. And this kid did it with just one sword. He is definitely a big shot level character. And at this moment, Everstone Chen looked at this crack with great curiosity. He unexpectedly reached into it without thinking. It feels quite comfortable, just like getting a massage. Now all the celestial generals are fearful. It's the power of space destruction that even the celestial sovereign is afraid of. Everstone Chen actually touched it unscathed. Could it be that he is even more powerful than the celestial sovereign? On the other hand, the dimensional rift is not working. You want to float aimlessly. There isn't even a door. Immediately, the dimensional rift closed up. Alright. It is time for me to clean up you guys too. Are you ready to be crushed by me? The celestial generals know that Everstone Chen will not let them off easily. So they all charge down together, planning to have a do-or-die showdown. Everstone Chen softly uttered a word. Freeze! The celestial generals immediately became immobilized. They were all shocked in an instant. This must be the end of the cosmic laws. It's game over. And Everstone Chen touched Bella Linger's head. Disciple, these people killed your father and Kai Linger. How do you want them to die? The celestial generals immediately identify themselves and threateningly say, if you kill us, Sacred Martial Immortal Sovereign won't let you off. It doesn't matter if they don't say it. On the contrary, it reminds Everstone Chen that he must kill them. People of celestial sovereign level should worth a lot of domain value. You are killing innocent people indiscriminately. The celestial path is too cowardly to control you. Then I will take care of it. Today, I will seek justice for the people who died in the Nine-Blade sect. After speaking, the celestial generals were instantly consumed by the karmic flames consume the body's celestial body, and their souls also gradually dissipated. Old Ox and Qian Tachio were shocked. It's crucial to hold on to this opportunity to eliminate the 12 celestial generals in one fell swoop. And Bella Linger's great revenge was avenged. Tears of relief flowed down her face. The ancient heavenly fox sanctuary. Sora Ning saw this scene through the celestial mirror. She has become a muggle. And he has actually refined the 12 celestial generals into immortal Dan pills. Is he the master mentioned by Red Robe? Sora Ning was greatly shocked. Finally realized how foolish her previous actions were. She thought about what Everstone Chen had said about having Luna White take it. Return Red Robe Phala within 3 days. Face the consequences. Sora Ning immediately ordered to release Red Robe Phala right away. And prepare to personally go to the Celestial Being Temple to apologize to Everstone Chen. How shameless of Everstone Chen to resort to such despicable means. Actually subjected Luna White to corporal punishment. However, the girl had a look of enjoyment on her face. It turns out Everstone Chen just killed 12 celestial generals. Sora Ning knows she has caused a disaster. So she hurriedly brought Luna White to the Celestial Being Temple. She entered the door, and the first thing she did was to apologize to Everstone Chen. Everstone Chen's face turned dark, and he said softly, Sora Ning, please have a seat. With a thud, Sora Ning knelt down on the ground. Is this the principle of Law Follow's words? Venerable's power is indeed terrifying. Sora Ning quickly apologized to Everstone Chen. Venerable, please calm down. Imprisoning Red Robe and Phala was my idea. It has nothing to do with the ancient heavenly fox race. I hope Venerable can spare the ancient heavenly fox race. I am willing to die to atone for my sins. Everstone Chen will not punish Sora Ning, and he knows very well that Sora Ning is an excellent leader. Therefore, he intends to subdue her. Just now, all of this was just an act by him. At this time, Luna White also knelt down. She begged Everstone Chen to spare her, and offered to take the punishment for Nana, even if it meant death. Watching this touching scene, Everstone Chen's affinity towards the ancient heavenly fox race increased significantly. Are you really willing to take the punishment for your Nana? Everstone Chen asked, holding a wooden stick. Luna White clearly seemed scared when she saw this situation. But she clenched her teeth and said yes. After receiving the answer, Everstone Chen walked behind Luna White. With a slap, he hit Luna White's buttocks with a stick. Sora Ning was shocked. Venerable, what are you doing? Are you humiliating my ancient heavenly fox race? Everstone Chen repeatedly struck down with his staff. The screams of Luna White kept ringing in the ears. Sora Ning suddenly felt a sense of defeat. She couldn't even protect her own people. What kind of chieftain am I? Moreover, This person never took us seriously from the beginning. He didn't kill us. Is this a warning for us to behave ourselves in the future? However, the reality is not like that. Don't be fooled by Everstone Chen's creepy appearance. In fact, he is helping Luna White clear her meridians. And Luna White Beauty is thoroughly enjoying it. Venerable, can you put in a bit more effort? Everstone Chen naturally meets her request. However, Sora Ning rushed up and protected Luna White with a hug. Venerable, I am the sinner. Why are you coming at me? Please don't torture Luna White. Seeing this, Everstone Chen threw the stick on the ground. Considering Red Robe Sake, I'll spare you this time. Phala needs your clan's technique, but it's not just for observation. Consider this celestial youth fruit as a token of gratitude. Everstone Chen then handed over the celestial fruit to Luna White as he spoke. Sora Ning was a bit confused. Are you polite? Later, Everstone Chen again pretended to be superior. Let this matter go for now. If you make the same mistake again in the future, I won't easily forgive you. After saying that, he teleported them to the foot of the mountain. Sora Ning quickly asked Luna White, "Are you okay?" Luna White recalls with some nostalgia that ever since being whipped by Venerable, she feels that her body's meridians are much smoother. It's so comfortable. I really want to be whipped by Venerable a few more times. Upon hearing this, Sora Ning was dumbfounded. Oh no, this child has been influenced badly by the whipping. We must quickly take her back to see a doctor. Finally able to relax for a while, Everstone Chen thought. Everstone Chen never dreamed that after annihilating the 12 celestial generals, he harvested a total of 240,000 domain value. Now he is going to be rich beyond belief. He originally planned to upgrade the system first. It turns out that this upgrade comes with additional conditions. He must become the sovereign of the Ascended Mountain Everstone within 1 month. Chen was furious. All the domain value has been used up. It can only cover 1/3 of the Ascended Mountain. Go to hell. I will not level up this time. The system sound rang again. After obtaining the title of the Ascended Mountain, the host will have a chance to open the ethereal mythic realm. In the mythic realm, techniques and legendary artifacts of legendary beings from various dynasties in Chinese history will appear. Everstone Chen immediately hugged the system warmly. Isn't it just covering the entire Ascended Mountain? It's nothing. Then he used 190,000 domain value to expand the Invincible Domain after deduction. Everstone Chen felt quite empty in his heart. He was back to where he started before the breakthrough. Looking at the distant sky, Everstone Chen felt a hint of worry. He didn't know how the Nine-Blade sect was doing now. At this moment, the Nine-Blade sect is filled with the smell of blood even in the air. Bella Linger and Old Ox are walking in the ruins. At a glance, Bella Linger saw Sillispeak Linger lying on the ground. She couldn't stop the tears from flowing down. Just then, unexpectedly, the voice of Sillispeak Linger came from behind. Bella Linger suddenly turned around. Sillispeak Linger, accompanied by the disciples of Nine-Blade sect, was smiling at him. Bella Linger was greatly surprised. Aren't you supposed to be lying in bed? Sillispeak Linger laughed and replied, That was just a trick. It was transformed from the Elder's talisman given by the Venerable. When I was about to leave the Ascended Mountain, Venerable suddenly stopped me. He solemnly said, Celestial beings descending to the mortal world. There is a high possibility that you will be wiped out. Now you have 2 paths to choose from. First, move to the Ascended Mountain, where I will protect you. However, you must abandon the heritage of the sect. Second, I have created an Elder Talisman for transformation. You can use it to fake your death and deceive the celestial beings. I suggest you choose the first option. The second plan has too many uncertainties. You don't need to take that risk. After contemplating, I truly cannot bring myself to abandon the sect to save my life. Therefore, I have chosen the second option. Venerable Chen gave me the Elder Talisman and told me that if everything goes smoothly, I must set off fireworks to reassure him. Bella Linger listened and was moved to tears once again. Shifu is really too kind. I want to have a child with him. And Linger also praised Everstone Chen's character. He clearly approves of this son-in-law. But what's going on with Grandpa Kai? Bella Linger looked at Kai Linger's soul and asked. Linger sighed deeply. Your Grandpa Kai had to intervene and deal with celestial being to prevent them from being suspicious. Fortunately, the soul was preserved. There will be a chance for restoration in the future. Speaking of which, Linger suddenly remembered something. Oh no, I forgot to deliver the message to Venerable. He quickly took out a firework launcher. After a moment, a golden feather appeared in the sky. Everstone Chen was overjoyed when he saw it. You are all still alive. Everstone Chen never even dreamed of it. Luna White Beauty turned out to be a masochist. Just now, Red Robe returned. Luna White Beauty was with Red Robe at the time, and Red Robe looked worried, feeling anxious and uneasy in his heart. The task ordered by the Master was not only incomplete but also required the Master to personally intervene to resolve it. It's unavoidable that there will be punishment later. Luna White Beauty was excited when she heard the words. Is there really punishment? Then I will accompany you to receive the punishment. Red Robe was very moved, truly my good sister. Little did Red Robe know, Luna White Beauty is only fond of the corporal punishment from Everstone Chen. The two of them arrived at the door. They could only hear some shy voices coming from inside. I can't hold on much longer, Sherfu. That's Bella Linger's voice. Are they getting busy? Red Robe nervously pushed open the door. It turns out they were getting a massage. Everstone Chen and Bella Linger warmly greeted Red Robe. Seeing this, Red Robe felt even more guilty. She knelt down with a thud. My subordinates have failed in their tasks. Please punish me, Master. Before the words had even finished, there was a thud. Luna White also knelt down. Excitedly she said, Venerable, we can't entirely blame Red Robe for this. I'm willing to take the punishment for Red Robe. Everstone Chen was somewhat speechless. Punishment? What punishment? I'm not some big villain. This time, I won't punish anyone. Red Robe was somewhat happy, but Luna White Beauty was somewhat disappointed. Everstone Chen saw Luna White Beauty's expression and thought she had just spoken too loudly. Scared Luna White Beauty. It seems that Everstone Chen will have to be gentler with Luna White Beauty in the future. But what he doesn't know is that Luna White Beauty actually likes him to be a little wild. Celestial Realm Saint's Dominion is currently having a party. Meanwhile, Sacred Martial Immortal Sovereign is sitting in a corner drinking alone. Friend Cole Bright Immortal Sovereign walked over, asked if he encountered any troubling matters. Sacred Martial had no choice but to leave behind the divine sword. He dispatched 12 celestial generals to the mortal realm to search for the sword. I didn't expect that there was an immortal defeating entity in the mortal realm that killed all my 12 celestial generals. It's a pity that the 9 provinces continent is protected by the cosmic laws. I cannot personally go and deal with him. It's truly a disgrace. Cole Bright Immortal Sovereign laughed when he heard this. Brother Sacred Martial, I happen to have another immortal defeating entity in my hands. Leave this matter to me. I guarantee that within 3 days, he will bring back the guy's head and divine sword to you. Sacred Martial Immortal Sovereign laughed heartily upon hearing this. He happily clinked glasses with Cole Bright Immortal Sovereign. Everstone Chen is worrying about domain value in the mortal realm. Moreover, it's too boring for him to stay in the Invincible Domain every day. So, Everstone Chen exchanged for a celestial being level avatar, thinking of going out for some fresh air. Maybe he can even unlock new quests. The moment his soul transferred into the avatar, Everstone Chen was excited finally. I sensed the unique vital energy of the cultivator. The powerful force. I feel like I could punch a cow to death right now. Everstone Chen never dreamed of this. The novels he read in his previous life proved to be very useful here. Just now, Everstone Chen exchanged domain value for a celestial being level avatar. As the saying goes, a good blade needs a good holder. Everstone Chen. Now he just needs some awesome skills and techniques. He searched the system for a long time, but couldn't find any. Yes, in his past life, he read so many martial arts novels. Their techniques. I can just use the true secrets of the immortal path to transform. Everstone Chen immediately closed his eyes. In his mind, he recalled the starting move of Solar Finger. Why Solar Finger? Because he was in school at that time. He often poked the backsides of his male classmates. Solar Finger, go. Only a loud bang was heard. He poked a big hole in the wall. Even the trio of beauties were startled by this commotion. Everstone Chen sees the successful experiment. He is overjoyed. Now he can pass on the Bella Linger technique. He was thinking, and then he stepped out. Bella, I have just comprehended many skills and techniques like 9 bone finger claws, grand shift of the universe, and 18 long subduing palms. Everstone Chen hadn't finished speaking yet. Bella Linger excitedly said, I want to learn them all. Everstone Chen couldn't help but flicked his forehead. Too much greed results in nothing gained. Let me first teach you the 9 swords of the solitary sword. He then transmitted the technique into Bella Linger's mind sense. After a moment, Bella Linger was able to resonate with the 9 swords of the solitary sword. Everstone Chen was secretly surprised. I need to work harder. I can't let my disciples surpass me. Over the next few days, Bella Linger practiced the sword technique, and his cultivation level also progressed rapidly. Soon, he reached the perfected golden core stage. With a loud boom, the thunder tribulation appeared. Let me see who is going to face the nascent soul tribulation. Damn it. It's you two again, you troublesome couple. Anyway, you can't defeat me, so I'll just lie down. Do whatever you want. It's just a perfunctory thunder tribulation. Bella Linger successfully broke through her cultivation level and reached the nascent soul stage. The system also generously rewarded Everstone Chen with 10,000 domain value, and so on. I only received 20,000 domain value for killing Celestial Being, but Bella Linger was given 10,000 domain value directly for breaking through the nascent soul stage. The system claims there is no bug. Celestial Being was given 20,000 because they were suppressing their strength. As for Bella Linger, it's because she has a binding relationship with the host. After version 3.0, the host receives a breakthrough reward for reaching a higher stage. The bonus is now 100 times the original amount. Everstone Chen was speechless for a while. You didn't mention such important information earlier. He then began to plan how to exploit the system. If I recruit a large number of disciples, and then use unconventional methods to enhance their cultivation levels, won't I become rich? Everstone Chen chuckled as he looked at Luna White Beauty with a smile. Venerable is about to make a move on me. I can't wait. Luna White felt like a deer caught in the headlights under this naked gaze. However, Everstone Chen suddenly became serious. Miss White. The system suddenly blocked. Wait a moment. As long as someone is cultivating in the Invincible Domain, the host can get a 10 times breakthrough in domain value at the grand stage. It's the same. Everstone Chen went out of control. Can the bonus be the same? Don't interrupt at a critical moment. You've ruined the emotions I've been brewing so hard. Everstone Chen never dreamed how difficult his path of recruiting disciples could be. Just now, Everstone Chen has conceived the idea of taking Luna White Beauty as his apprentice. The system refused to cooperate. It popped out and said a bunch of nonsense. Of course, this doesn't shake Everstone Chen's determination to take on apprentices. However, Bella Linger has now consolidated stage. She hurriedly reported the good news to Everstone Chen. And Everstone Chen was also successfully led astray. He praised Bella Linger a lot. When Everstone Chen finally remembered about taking in disciples, a golden light came swiftly from the sky. The golden light directly rushed into Everstone Chen's forehead. Everyone watched Everstone Chen's painful expression. The girls all started to panic. Luna White Beauty quickly stepped forward. Venerable, are you okay? Bella Linger also asked what that golden light was. How dare it attack my Shifu? Everstone Chen's face is now filled with anger. This is the information Zia Serpent returned about the Order of Longevity. I need to go to Cloud Prefecture. Red Robe quickly expressed that he wants to follow Everstone Chen to Cloud Prefecture. With a whoosh, Everstone Chen soared into the sky and left swiftly. No need. This time, my clone is the one heading to Cloud Prefecture. You all stay here and take care of my true body. Meanwhile, the heavenly gate of the celestial realm is wide open. A fleeting shadow quickly flashed by. The once bustling street immediately emptied of all people. The cultivator who ate a city finally reached 70% full. As long as he kills Everstone Chen and retrieves the divine sword within 3 days, I can become a high immortal. I have been waiting for this moment for thousands of years. The person who is here is the azure-haired ghost immortal, a subordinate of Coal-Bright Immortal Sovereign's immortal defeating entity. On the other side is the celestial being temple. The crowd looked towards the direction where Everstone Chen disappeared in the sky. In an instant, they understood. It turned out that the one who had been with us these past few days was Everstone Chen's clone. Then, doesn't that mean his main body is in the room? The 3 girls looked at Everstone Chen's main body. Suddenly, they had a mischievous idea. Let's skip this part. As this YouTuber thinks everyone must not want to see it, please use your imagination. Everstone Chen has now arrived at Cloud Prefecture. Because it was his first time flying, he didn't control the force properly and ended up crashing into a mountain, which was really embarrassing. A celestial being actually crashed into a mountain. Luckily no one saw me. Before the words fell, a catgirl unexpectedly crashed into a large tree. The huge sound startled Everstone Chen. Catgirl cried in pain. Suddenly, several mysterious figures appeared beside her. Young master, you have played enough. It's time to go home and get married. Catgirl is also hot-tempered. She directly scolded. Stop standing there idly talking. It's not like you're the one marrying that bald donkey. Everstone Chen, hiding in the bushes, was instantly speechless. Had the monks nowadays become so bold? Playing with Catgirl. Catgirl obviously couldn't go back with them. She directly used the Meow Fist to resist. However, this didn't do much at all. The cultivation level of those mysterious individuals clearly surpasses that of Catgirl Everstone Chen. This is another online novel trope where if unable to win, the protagonist must return home and get married. He watched as Catgirl was captured.